Hi guys, hope you are doing well. Welcome to the channel. In this episode, I will talk about OneDrive for work and how much Microsoft provides OneDrive storage per user and how we can extend our OneDrive storage. I will demonstrate you in our lab exercise. Here are the subscription list, and Microsoft provides the OneDrive storage according to the user subscriptions. And we can see 2 GB in Microsoft 365 F1, F3 and 1 terabyte storage space in Office 365 Enterprise E1, for example, or Microsoft 365 Business Premium. And beyond 1 terabyte, Microsoft provides 1 terabyte and beyond the 1 terabyte space in these subscriptions. For example, Office 365 Enterprise E3, Office 365 Enterprise E5, of Microsoft 365 E3, or Microsoft 365 Enterprise E5. Microsoft OneDrive. Microsoft provide 1 terabyte per user for subscriptions if you have less than 5 users. For example, if you have a subscriptions with less than 5 users, so Microsoft allocate 1 terabyte per user for the subscriptions. For subscriptions with 5 or more users, if you have a subscription with 5 or more than 5 users, so Microsoft provides initially 1 terabyte per user for the subscriptions. But the best thing is admin can increase the space up to 5 terabyte per user if you have a subscription with or more than 5 users. For an instance, if you need additional cloud storage for individual users beyond the initial 5 terabyte, which is doable, what we have to do, being an admin or admin can open a case with Microsoft technical support to request additional space. Additional storage space will be granted as follows. When a user has filled their 5 terabyte of OneDrive storage to at least 90% of capacity, so Microsoft will increase your default storage space in OneDrive up to 25 terabyte per user, which is more than enough. If you're worried about to allocate a more storage to users, being an admin, we can set a lower limit to our users. Admin can increase or decrease the storage space of individual users or default storage space. In the lab exercise, I will demonstrate you how we can set default storage space from 1 terabyte to 5 terabyte. And we can also set the storage space for our individual users. So let's get it started. I have successfully logged into my Microsoft 365 Admin Center. So I will demonstrate here how we can set our default storage from 1 terabyte to 5 terabyte. So I will scroll down and I will select all admin centers here. So I will choose now OneDrive, which is OneDrive for Business Admin Center. So now I'll choose storage. So now we can see currently our default storage is 1024 GB, which is 1 terabyte. Now we can change from 1 terabyte to 5 terabyte. So I will enter a 5 terabyte value in GBs, which is 15120, and I will choose save. Now our settings has been saved successfully. Next we will see how the default storage settings reflects on the users. Now I am in Microsoft 365 Admin Center, and we have to verify the default storage settings for the users. So I will scroll up and select users on the left hand side and expand it and select on active users. So I will select my users here, test users, and click on the user, and we can see multiple tabs and choose OneDrive tab here. Perfect. So now we can see our default storage has been successfully reflect to the user. We can see here, which is 5120 GB per user, which is 5 terabyte. Now we will manage the storage for the user individually. So this is the default storage, which is 5 terabyte, and we can set the limit of the individual users in this way. So I will choose edit. So now we can see the current setting of this user storage limit is same as organization's default limit per users, which is 5 terabyte, and we can maximum allocate the storage to this user, which is 5 terabyte. We can change the settings according to our requirement. The maximum storage limit is 5 terabyte. You can reduce the value. For example, if you want to allocate only 100 GB, so you can enter the value here and you can save the value. So if you want to allow more than 5 terabyte space, so you cannot, because let me show you. For example, 5 TB is 5120, and if you want to allow more than 5 terabyte, and I remove 5, and for example I'll enter the 6. Here you go. The maximum storage limit for this user is 5120, which is 5 terabyte. You cannot increase the storage more than 5 terabyte of this user, because the current use storage is 0%. Because this is a demo user, or in the production, you have to increase your space up to 90% or more. Once you increase your space or use your space up to 90% or more, you can create or you can open a case to Microsoft technical support team, so they will help you to increase your space from backend after they perform a settings on backend. So once they perform the setting from the backend, so you will be able to increase your storage up to 25 terabyte, which is more than enough to user. Either you can increase your default storage to 25 terabyte, or you can individually assign a 25 terabyte to the individual users. It's up to you totally. Here is the quick summary of what we have learned in this episode and in lab exercise. We have learned how much provides Microsoft storage per users according to the subscriptions. If we have less than 5 users of the subscription, Microsoft provides 1 terabyte storage according to our subscription. So if we have 5 or more users, initial storage is 1 terabyte, and admin can extend up to 5 terabyte of the storage. If you want more than 5 terabyte, you have to use the storage space of 90% or more of the 5 terabyte. So you have to open up the case to Microsoft for that purpose and show them you have utilized the 90% or more storage of the 5 terabyte. We have also performed all tasks in our lab exercise.